By the way, I know the _Mersh account on YouTube. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Keep me in the loop as to what you guys are doing to the node. So I have to just put in for the third time another tech escalation and pray that maybe you guys finally get in the Christmas spirit and give me the product I pay for. Or like, what am I doing here? Because like, honestly, at this point, I can't rely on you guys. You guys are unreliable. I haven't had internet at night for a week now. A week straight. And you guys just keep sending more texts to my house. So what peace of mind can I get? Like, what assurances can I get that tomorrow, when I try to do my live stream and make my living, that my internet will work? Or the next day? Or the day after that?
That assurance without getting it resolved.
So you can't assure me, as an internet service provider, that you can provide me with internet service. Is that what your official stance is?
Without getting it resolved.
They've already done this 3 times. I'm telling you, they're not going to do anything.
Well, how would you like to move forward?
I would like my internet to work.
Right, but because there's signal issues.
There's been signal issues for 6 months, ma'am. 6 months. You guys have been out here 4 times. There is no desire to fix my problem on your end. So what do? You're going to escalate it, and I do what? I just sit here and I don't make money tonight, is what I do for the 4th night in a row. Why am I paying $60 a month for this? Like, why am I paying you guys to not have internet? You know what? Can they just, it's fine. I'm gonna see how fast. I'm gonna try to get Frontier or get one of these 5G boxes. I'm gonna have to get Spectrum out of I can't. We can't do. You can escalate it all you want. They're not gonna do anything about it. So you're telling me I am without recourse?
I mean, until they get the field maintenance fixed.
They're never going to get. Are you not hearing me? I feel like I'm going in a circle. It's been 6 months, 4 calls, 4 escalations. It's not getting fixed. So by logic's sake, you're telling me I have no recourse.
You always have a recourse. You always have choices.
All right. I mean, I guess escalated. What kind of, do I get a service ticket? Does somebody inform me what they're doing with the node? Can somebody keep me in the loop? So I just want to know when I'm allowed. Oh, this is fun. Now it's disconnecting all the way. it's your modem. Maybe it's your equipment. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's all in your head. We'll send another technician out. I'm tired. I work nights. I'm tired of getting up at 11 in the morning, letting a stranger into my house just to tell me all my stuff works fine, to tell me that they're going to let corporate know and they're going to run it up the ladder and they'll get some technician. By the way, Metal Kiwis thinks it's funny to do the Starlink thing, and I promised. The next person to mention Starlink was getting banned for life. So enjoy that one, Metal Kiwis. Turns out to check this node. They never check them. They just don't. They don't want to spend the money.
Yeah, the only way is for us to escalate it, and then they have to do the field maintenance on it in order for it to...
But they've already done that. They've already done that 3 times. So what is my recourse here?
I mean, whatever option you would like, but I mean, we definitely would need to escalate it in order for it to, for us to send the field technicians back out there to see what's going on with the node.
But what happens when, because they're not going to keep me in the loop as to what you guys are doing to the node, so I have to just put in for the 3rd time another tech escalation and pray that maybe you guys finally get in the Christmas spirit and give me the product I pay for? Or like, what am I doing here? Because like, honestly, at this point, I can't rely on you guys. You guys are unreliable. I haven't had internet at night for a week now. A week straight. And you guys just keep sending more texts to my house. So what peace of mind can I get? Like, what assurances can I get that tomorrow, when I try to do my live stream and make my living, that my internet will work? Or the next day? Or the day after that?
To see what is going on. I mean, we can't give that assurance without getting it resolved.
So you can't assure me, as an internet service provider, that you can provide me with internet service. Is that what your official stance is?
Without getting it resolved.
They've already done this 3 times. I'm telling you, they're not going to do anything.
Well, how would you like to move forward?
I would like my internet to work.
Right, but because there's signal issues with the node...
There's been signal issues for 6 months, ma'am. 6 months. You guys have been out here 4 times. There is no desire to fix my problem on your end. Merry Christmas, Spectrum Lady. So what do? You're going to escalate it, and I do what? I just sit here and I don't make money tonight, is what I do for the 4th night in a row. Why am I paying $60 a month for this? Like, why am I paying you guys to not have internet? You know what? Can they just, it's fine. I'm going to see how fast I'm going to try to get Frontier or get one of these 5G boxes. I'm going to have to get Spectrum out of my house. We can't do. You can escalate it all you want. They're not going to do anything about it. So you're telling me I am without recourse?
I mean, until they get the field maintenance fixed.
They're never going to get... Are you not hearing me? I feel like I'm going in a circle. It's been 6 months. 4 calls. 4 escalations. It's not getting fixed. So by logic's sake, you're telling me I have no recourse.
You always have a recourse. You always have choices.
Well, all right. I'm St. Bex Plus. This phone call just happened. I mean, I guess escalated. What kind of, do I get a service ticket? Does somebody inform me what they're doing with the node? Can somebody keep me in the loop? So I just want to know when I'm allowed to work again.
Yeah, so they'll call you in the morning between 8
In the morning. No, they're not. They are not waking me up another day. I work nights. They're not doing that. They can call me in the middle of the afternoon or something. I'm not waking up early for Spectrum 2 days in a row. I'm not doing it.
Alrighty.
So will they call me tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see, I guess. They won't call.
Alright. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for calling Spectrum.
Yeah. There you have it. So it's basically I just have to deal with this or go back to I have to either go back to Frontier or pay $150 a month for Starlink, which I'm not doing. Virgie suggested the 5G boxes. I have T-Mobile. T-Mobile doesn't have great service out here. I wouldn't want to rely on that for internet. The Verizon one, I'd be willing to try it, but I don't want to buy it and get stuck with it. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask around and see what people's Verizon phones are getting out here, and if they're getting good coverage, I might just get a Verizon box or something. Because I can't do this anymore. I can't fucking do this. And I thought about other customers that are affected in my neighborhood. But I think almost everybody here is smart and has Frontier. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be shitty quality. I'm still going to try to talk tonight. I still want to do a fucking show. I want to play some fucking funny videos and fucking laugh at them with my friends on Christmas Eve, as I had planned. And maybe, if I'm lucky, the fucking will wear off on this equipment at some point. Maybe it'll start working again. Sometimes it does. The guy was saying maybe it's the cold. I'm like, how could it be the cold? Can't imagine the cold would affect a fucking internet node. But I don't know. Thank you. Can't remember if RNG was earlier today. Merry Christmas. Freeside Thug for 10. That's definitely a recent one. Just said fuck Spectrum. Fuck Spectrum indeed. I just don't know what to do anymore, man. I really don't. I got enough fucking problems. I make enough problems. Like, you know what I mean? I create more than enough problems for myself. I don't need my own fucking internet service provider out to get me. I mean, it's throttling so bad, dude. Again, it's kind of funny that I had this tech out. I'm dealing with customer service. My shit is worse than it is ever been. It's never been this bad. Even when it was bad, it was better than this. You'd think I was running a fucking VR chat instance in the background. Bro, it's never been this bad. It's actually, somehow they sent a tech out and somehow my internet is worse than it's ever been. Anyway. No, we don't have Xfinity. I know all my options. People can stop suggesting ISPs to me. Like, I know people are trying to be helpful, but like, I can assure you, nothing is more fucking annoying than everybody just screaming suggestions at you, everything you've already considered, you know? What about you ever hear of Comcast? Yeah, I've heard of it. It's not in my neighborhood. Thank you. Have you tried another internet service provider? Yes, I have. Shut up. So, the good news is Mad Move got so annoying today, I finally banned him for life. So that's cool. Oh, I remember this guy. He was a troll from earlier. Bye. Imagine being so poor you can't get good internet. What are you talking about? How does... I pay the same amount of internet per month as anyone else pays. What are you talking about? It's not even a good fucking troll. What a shit troll. Oh, your internet doesn't work because you're poor. That's not how internet works, you fucking it's Jesus, man. Even when they try to come in and dunk on you, it's just pathetic. It's always this pathetic shit. Yeah, you're poor? Is that why your internet isn't running? Because you're poor? Yeah. No, if I did, then that would just mean I didn't pay the bill and I would just shut off the bill. By the way, fun fact, and this is just for funsies, this is why I purposely always stay behind on my Spectrum bill. Because I owe them right now for like 2 months, and I'm going to switch to Frontier, and I'm not paying Spectrum. They could put it on my collections. I don't care. I'm not paying it. I'm going to rip Spectrum off, and I'm not paying them. I'll take the little ding on my credit. I don't care. See if I give a fuck. I'm not paying Spectrum. I owe them for like 2 months. They're not getting any money from me. Thank you. Oh shit, thank you, man. St. Fexplos. Jesus, man. Thank you. $100. And he said, sorry for your internet sucking. Well, don't feel too bad, because even though we're stuck on Christmas Eve and Christmas, I'm going to try to get Frontier out here. I'll get Frontier reinstalled in my house, lickety fucking split. Think I won't. Think I fucking won't. Fuck that shit. I will get Frontier in this motherfucker tomorrow. Tomorrow. Think I'm fucking playing. I can't live like this. I can't fucking live like this. So I started streaming a while ago. I've been streaming for 30 minutes. And 38% of my frames are getting dropped. 38% of this show isn't going out. That's unbelievable. This is honestly the worst Spectrum's ever done. I feel like I almost feel like it has to be intentional. Because now it just happens at random times. Just when I want to go live at 4 o'clock, I'm getting internet issues. Like, what are the odds of that? This is fucking crazy. Yeah, Earl, thank you for the attempted dono, but apparently you're not allowed to give me money. Thank you, Sarah Spector, who tried to donate today, and I guess apparently nobody's allowed to give me money. For some reason. Who knows why? Because God hates me. God fucking hates me this year. You say whatever you want. God hates my fucking guts this year. And I deserve it. I don't have any misgivings about who I am. I know I'm terrible. But man, when it rains, it pours. I mean, it is just, life is putting the fucking boots to me this week. What can you do, right? What can you do? Listen, I will pay. I'm willing to pay somebody, if you're willing to do this for me. If somebody would be willing to drive out here and just crash their car into the pole in front of my house, take the whole fucking thing out, and I'll pay you. And you just hit the pole, you take out the pole, you call the police, you tell them you had an honest accident, but that you're sober and everything, right? They can't charge you with anything, right? I can't do it, it'd be too obvious. But if somebody else just smashes into the pole in front of my house and takes the whole thing down, they're going to have to replace all the equipment on it. I also got to thinking today, just how funny would it be if this has just been my modem the entire time? I might do that. I might just fucking buy a new one. I might do that tonight. I mean, it's the worst that could happen. I mean, Royce won't be thrilled, but fuck it, it's a tax write-off. I'm just gonna ROTC a fucking new router. Uh, 23 SD, trust me, I thought about that. I wanted to go shoot the node, but I can't fire a gun in the town limits. But if I had an airsoft gun, airsoft gun would do it. FOMO, it wasn't getting in the way. I saw it. I would let you blow my node. I'm just not feeling very flirty or fun tonight because of this fucking internet.
Now I'm on it.
And by the way, Mad Move, stop emailing me. Stop emailing me. You're annoying. Mad Move was spamming the chat earlier today, annoying the fuck out of me by being like, oh, well, what they gotta do is replace all this and replace all that and fix this. And if they're not fixing this on your house, that's why it's not. And I'm like, I would have pinned a medal on his chest. If Luigi Mangione had the CEO of Spectrum instead of United Healthcare, I would have put $1,000 on his fucking commissary. I would have put $1,000 on his books if he had just killed a different CEO. Like, honest question out there. Give me some suggestions on Amazon of some kind of an inexpensive router modem combo that won't break my bank. I mean, I could get a newer Netgear, I guess, but they're like, I don't know. I don't want to get like the $400 one. I'm not spending that. Royce will have a fucking stroke if he sees I spent that kind of money. But female cop, gun drawn. Female cop, gun drawn. And dog doesn't get it. Female cop. What? White female cop being most
That was fucked up.
competent cop.
I just had a fucking.
This scene. Oh God. Hang on. Whoa. Female. She showed restraint.
As you stare into the sky beneath.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I know you can be tired.
Because honestly, at this point, I'm willing to try it just to get that fucking out of my mind. Just to get it out of my mind so that I never have to hear again, maybe it's your equipment. I've already had enough people tell me, well, technically your Nighthawk is the last gen. It's not as good as the new one. I know it's not my modem that's choosing to do this at the same time every night. It defies logic when you think about it. It fucking defies logic. There's just no way my modem's fucking up at the same time every night. But for the peace of mind, and like, if my signal's dead coming in, if this upload speed shit's on their end, what can I do? I'm not spending the money, not on that. Nope. Actually, you know what? Alright. I've been screaming about fucking Starlink being $1.50 a month. Say it's $1.20. That's still expensive, but the problem is I can't spend company money on that. That's got to come out of my fucking pocket. Hardware's $350 and it's $120 a month. I am not spending that right now. I'm gonna have to just call Frontier. I'm gonna have to call Frontier. No, 120 DV does not include the equipment. It's $350 for the equipment and then $120 a month. It's the 5G companies like T-Mobile, they'll send you the equipment for free. Because they just want to start billing you. I don't know, man. I just feel like this sucks. This just sucks, man. I just want to be able to do my shit, man. What could have been? What could have been if this fucking gorgeous man, had instead taken out a fucking ISP, the CEO of an ISP would have made him. What could have been, buddy? You took that from us. You robbed us of that. You went after a healthcare CEO. Who gives a shit?
Always were there, always beside.
These people aren't getting Nightwave the way they should, and the quality they should be getting it.
Holding my hand every step of the
We
way.
believed in you. We believed in you, buddy.
Through these eyes you could do no wrong.
Why did it have to be healthcare? Why couldn't this guy just not get his internet? Why couldn't this guy be a streamer? A frustrated streamer uses Spectrum internet.
You were my hero.
Oh, you could have been something special, kid.
Hero. You were my hero.
You could have been something special, kid.
Oh, yeah. What does it take to be a hero?
Imagine if that was the CEO of Spectrum.
What does it take to be a man?
Come on, baby. Let's go. Man, remember, 2 in the back, 1 in the head.
To my young
You gotta get 1 in the head.
As I feel his love, oh, I realize.
You know what? I'm getting in the wrong mood tonight.
On and on.
You know what? I'm being selfish.
I'll be your hero.
It's not just about my problems. He solved some problems. Merry Christmas, Luigi Mangione. You're one of the best we have God ever made.
Feeling is everywhere.
Chiseled from marble. It's still gonna lag. I should get out of here. I don't know, man. Thank you guys so much. Anyone who donated. I mean, I'm not gonna go overtime if this is how my life is. Obviously, we're gonna get out of here. But let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Remember, Nightwave Radio on Cash App. If you can give me money, I don't think people can. Like, for some reason, again, St. Vexplos went through, but Earl, thank you to Earl, who tried to donate. He said, Merry Christmas. I didn't get you 5, but the sentiment was there. The thought was there. You know? Earl clearly tried to give me money. Earl tried to give me 5, and it didn't go through, but the thought counts. So Merry Christmas back to you. Sarah Spector tried to give me 50, didn't go through because of fucking Cash App being gay, but the sentiment is there, and Merry Christmas to you as well. You know? Somebody's got to go live, right? Yeah, no, Spectrum is fucking all of us, but you know what Spectrum, you know who Spectrum's really fucking? Me. At the end of the day, they're fucking me. And by the way, if you're watching this, please, I would really strongly, I would tell you this. Look, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that New Metal New Year's goes off without a hitch. I'm going to call Frontier. I'm going to spend money out of pocket. I'm going to look into, even if I have to do the Verizon 5G box. Well, I can't because that's ineligible in my neighborhood, but I'm going to do something. But whatever I do, it may come down to New Metal New Year's having to be produced outside of my hands, where I'm in the show and it's my show, but somebody may have to, I'm gonna have to reach out to Virgie. Like, Virgie and I may need to talk about Nightwave. Like, I may need to cut him in and just, you know, it's a lot easier for me to just do do the prep, send it to Virgie, have Virgie broadcast from the Nightwave Radio fucking channel, and then I just come in on Discord. You know what I mean? Because at least if I'm on Discord and Virgie's running the show, then at least I'm not killing the show with my internet quality. It may need to be that. I'll cut in and out a bit, but I'll be there. But we'll have to work something out. We got to figure something out. But I will tell you this. We're doing New Metal New Year's. It has been a tradition, just like Festival of the Sky King. It will remain a tradition, come hell or high water. If I have to fucking somebody and steal a Starlink unit, we're gonna get New Metal New Year's done. But I may need to reach out to Virgie and see if, I don't know, we figure out him running a show. Unless Frontier can come to me before the new year. If Frontier can get out here and fix their equipment and get my shit up and running, Frontier was fucking aces. I might have to go back to that. It's gonna cost money. All I ask is that if you tune in for New Metal New Year's this year, please donate. It's one of the biggest shows of the year. It's if not my birthday show or New Metal New Year's, it's one of the two biggest shows of the year. We need big numbers. We want a big turnout. We want everyone showing up. Everyone, you know, even if you planned on donating to a stream this week, hold on, and you don't have money to donate later, hold on to that money, save it for New Metal New Year's. It needs to be a big night, because if it's not a big night, I'm gonna fucking myself. So let's gear up for that. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. I might try to stream early when my internet works. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, other than that, man, I don't know. We're going to figure out a way to make it happen. If you do want to donate, if you're watching the replay, if you see the hell I'm going through again, I lost my wallet. Can't see my family this year. My battery died in my car. I'm stuck at home. I'm fucking broke. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm fat. I'm old. I'm dying. I would like if you go to Nightwave Radio on Cash App, you can Cash App Nightwave Radio. If you're watching the replay, revengeofthesys.com/Nightwave. Look for the Nightwave, or just Google Nightwave Radio support page. It'll come up. Anyway, you could show some love. Anyway, you could. I know it's a shitty time of year, and it's the holidays, and it's a shitty time to be doing this, but Merry Christmas. It is officially Christmas now. It's now 12 o'clock. All I'm saying is I remember last year my sister being like, yeah, I can't make it to Christmas this year because I fell. She'd had like an actual hip injury because she fell, and I'm like, that fucking sucks. Not knowing she was mixing medication and drinking. Now I'm like, well, of course she fell. So she had a fall, and she wasn't going to go to Christmas. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to go to Christmas. If you're not going to Christmas, it's like half of Christmas. I'm not going to Christmas. So I don't go to Christmas last year. But I remember her being like, next year, like, I just remember talking to her being like, she was like, next year, it's going to be great. We're going to see the kids again, and blah, 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 blah. And I remember distinctly thinking, like, there's not going to be another Christmas. Like, you're backing out of this one, and it was just a vibe of, like, you're letting go. You don't want to do this anymore. So flash forward, like, so that year, at the time, I was flush with cash, new car, new house, new everything. Like, I was all brand new everything, right? So I didn't have no debts, no problems. I didn't have any setbacks that have happened in the last couple of years. Like, I was good to go. So last year, I remember I just fired off, got in the car, and shot off to fucking Biloxi, and I spent like fucking Christmas weekend gambling, winning a slot tournament, doing a bunch of shit. This year, it's like, I called it. There's not, like, I was right. That was our last Christmas. I knew she wasn't going to make it to another one. And now this year, I can't make it. My car's busted up. My internet's not working. I can't stream. I can't, like, last year, at least when things were bad, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go get free comped dinners, comped valet parking, comped. I'm going to go Stephen Paddock in this motherfucker. And this year, I'm like, okay. This is my life right now. So yeah, like I said, man, we're gonna try to make it work. And tomorrow, I'm genuinely gonna start figuring out workarounds for not just my internet, but like in should my fucking internet fail, I need to have a backup. And a backup is I need to have somebody like people like Ralph's always had, like people that you have that you can connect to on Discord and go, can you just run the show? And can we do this? And I'll cut you in. So I'm gonna talk to Virgie. I'll see if Virgie's willing to do it. I'll see, you know what I mean? I'll have to throw him some bucks, but like, you know, if we get to a point where they're really not going to fix my internet and I can't get Frontier out here and I'm running out of options. Starlink's the only option, and unless one of you is going to give me $500 for my first month of internet, fuck off. But yeah, in the meantime, it is what it is. But we're not gonna not do Nu Metal New Year's. That is not fucking happening. We're not doing. I'll fucking. If what's his face, Mad Moof, was saying he wants me to my brains out with my tiny pistol, which just say gun or firearm. Nobody says pistol. It's not 1876, and it's not. It's small, but it's meant. I bought it because it's small. It's called a concealed carry. It's meant to be concealed, and I might do it. I might give it Mad Moof what he wants and my brains out. I promise you, I will my brains out before Nu Metal New Year's doesn't happen. Holy shit, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? April. I don't think it's that April. April G just bought 50 coffees. Holy fuck. That's a lot of coffees. That's a lot of caffeine, folks. April G for 50 coffees. Go pay for a battery. I'll contact you about getting you AAA who will come install the battery. Well, I think I have roadside assistance. But, I mean, if you want to figure out how to do it, nightwavetalk@gmail.com. Or if I already know who April G is, just hit me up privately. And if you can get somebody to come out and install the battery, I mean, I'll pay them. It is a weird, wonky battery. Holy shit, thank you so much. $250. Jesus Christ. By the way, that's way more money than I need for a battery. Oh, you want me to pay for triple? Okay. I was going to say, I'm looking right now and like, premium's about $270. I mean, if I want to go premium, but do I want to go premium? Jesus Christ, that's pretty much like the entire price of a battery. Thank you. I mean, I was already going to get a battery. I just haven't gotten around to it. I've had the Spectrum issues and all. I've had every other issue in the world happening. It's been raining piss, shit, and cum on me all fucking since we went to range day. So thank you so much. You are amazing for donating that. You're fucking incredible. But yeah, it's not. I haven't gotten a battery because I can't afford it. I just didn't get, because it's like, God damn it! Now the internet. I gotta get up early in the morning. I gotta meet this guy. This guy's gotta be in my house for 2 hours. Then I gotta walk to the store. Or me and Virgie try to do a stream at 4 o'clock. My shit fell apart with VR chat. It's just been one series of disasters after another. But thank you for that. That is very way too nice of you. That's a lot of fucking, like I said, that's a lot of caffeine. Yeah, if you're watching the replay, like I said, revengeassist.com/nightwave, or you can go to find two. We're all good. But we'll figure it out. And we're going to make New Metal New Year's happen. We're going to make everything else happen. We're going to do it. And by the way, the irony is my internet's never been better now. It's still glitching out. It's still bad. But it's now getting back to the original level of bad. It's so fucking funny, man. I may need to start doing my show at Adonis Paul's time slot, because apparently after midnight, my shit's fine. Sarah's Jean says the highs are high and the lows are really low, and I gotta be honest with you, you're right. And I don't know if I would have it any other way. I mean, I know some people in life that I know it's the ideal life. I know it is. I know that if you're optimally, like if your firmware isn't corrupted and you are optimized for the best life possible, you should meet a girl in high school that is the best woman you'll ever know and marry her and have like 6 kids with her and go to church and never smoke weed or never do a drug. Like, there are some people that just plug in and live the best life, and they're gonna do so good compared to me, and I know it. Like, I know, like, they deserve all the good they do. I don't know any world I could live in where there isn't some risk and reward. Like, before I even got into gambling, I've always been gambling. Gamble with everything, man. I gamble with my fucking money. I gamble with my dick. Gamble with my fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I've gambled with everything. My reputation. I've gambled my freedom, you know? There is something to be said about sports gambling and gambling in general being, it's the equivalent of drug dealing. Not in terms of profitability, but in terms of the feeling you get. You know what I mean? That feeling you get when somebody's like, yo man, hey dog, can I get like 2 8-balls and blah blah blah, and I'll even pay for your Uber, and I'll tip you extra if you bring it to this party. Like, there was just a feeling back then of being like, fuck, I'm gonna this person for money. This is amazing. You know what I mean? Like, woo, you know? Same way the lows. There's the lows, the moments where, you know, things are lined up. We're going out. We're picking up like a fucking half a key to bring back to the whole group and break up amongst us. And it's like, we're going out there, and then all of a sudden, like, you got the money lined up. It's a beautiful day. You're driving out there. You fucking got the windows down. It's a beautiful day. You get there, and they're like, yeah, man, shit got raided. There's nothing. And you realize you wasted 2.5 hours driving with all this cash on you. Or sometimes just somebody rips you off. It's just like gambling. It's the highs and the highs and the lows and the lows. It's just, it's a feeling. I've learned a long time ago, man, even when I was doing risky shit, it was never about the fucking money or about the pussy. It was always about the, like, there's some, I'm fucked. I'm wired in a fucked up way. I love that shit. I love being able to just sit there with one bead of sweat talking to a fucking cop with cocaine in the car and being like, no, sir. No, I know we're driving a little quick. We're on vacation. You know how that shit goes. Blah, 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 blah. But like when you kept your car clean of weed and like you didn't keep it dirty and you had your shit, there was just a way where you just had that moment. You're like, and they'd go, all right, man, you guys have a good one. All right, slow it down. And you'd be like, oh, it feels so good. It was such a good feeling about that. It was such a good feeling of getting away, getting off on somebody. You know what I mean? Just little moments where you could do something and they'd be like, was that you? And you're like, me? No, I just got here. I don't know what you're talking about. And it's just like, oh. It's the Better Call Saul thing. I have that disease that Jimmy McGill had. Like, that's the disease I have. It's the, like, if I could find a Kim Wexler type that we could just go out and grift people out of like $300 bottles of fucking tequila and pretend to be like looking into real estate and just grift people. Like, there's a thrill in that. I don't know what it is. It is fun. It is fun. You know, it's like, and it sucks because like I'd be a good grifter if I could grift, but then the moment I like, if it's my audience and my face is attached, and like I can't grift the audio. Like that's my life. Like I'm gonna be dead someday, and I need to be remembered for standing on my word. But if it was just some rich couple I met in a bar with my hot girlfriend, and we were sitting there, and they felt charmed, and we were like, "Yo, we could work these," because I knew that Adam was very bad at making up stories about like, you know, bullshit. He was very good at talking about things he thought was cool. And back then we were like 8. All right, I time warped. Sorry guys, we had to time warp because I'm gonna go raid Adonis Paul. We're almost done here. You guys were amazing. Thank you to anyone who was like cool. Thank you to April G. Really didn't need to be as cool as April's been. But I did want to let you guys know the update. Ask Spectrum asked me to reach out, and I said I've been writing to them. They won't write back. The last thing I wrote was, you asked me to DM you. Oh, my internet's shitting out again. The last thing I wrote was, you asked me to DM you and you reach out. Now you're being ice cold. This is Bianca Devon's level of manipulation. So my final act tonight on Christmas Day, as I fuck with Spectrum, is that I made somebody at Spectrum Google Bianca Devons. Stop trying to win this game with me, Spectrum. Spectrum, do you understand what I'm doing? You are playing checkers. I'm playing chess. Spectrum, I have members of your staff now Googling who Bianca Devons is. On Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, you're going to have customer service reps Googling who is Bianca Devons. Spreading. You get it? I'm spreading such a dark, horrible cancer throughout your company because you just won't spend 20 grand or whatever and fix the fucking node in my neighborhood. Everyone make sure you go to Ask Spectrum. This is my one thing. If you can't, look, I've said this before. If you can't donate, if you can't afford to donate, if you can't afford to support the show in other ways, look, there's things you can do. One thing you can do is if you have a Twitter account, you can go to this account here, Ask Spectrum. Tip me again. Mention Lake Gibson and mention Bianca Devins. That's what we're doing, folks. When I think of crack, I always think of the fucking Wolf of Wall Street scene. By the way, guys, we'll see. We'll see what the internet does tonight, but it looks like it's now getting worse. It looks like the internet's now progressively deteriorating, as it always does at night.
Fucking smoke crack. Smoke some fucking crack with me, bro. One hit, that's it, man. Smoke some.
Yeah, now it's getting really bad. Now it's getting really bad again. So I'm sorry, guys. I just love that scene. By the way, that movie, Leo DiCaprio gets way too much credit for that movie. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio gets all the credit, and it's like Jonah Hill carried that movie. Every scene Jonah Hill was in Wolf of Wall Street was fucking high art. Guys, thank you. Merry Christmas. We turned into Christmas together. We're going to turn into 2025 together, God willing. And I love you guys. You're fun. My internet sucks. My life sucks. But you guys are the only reason that I would myself without you guys. And I mean that. I'm not baiting. I'm just saying, without you guys, like, being who you are, like, I'd fucking myself. But 2600 for 20. What's your title mean? P.S. You're cutting out. It must be your alternator. Merry Christmas, mate. Yes, like, you're a jerk. But thank you. You're all jerks, and I love you, and we're all jerks, and we're gonna keep streaming, and having fun together, and we're just gonna have to figure this out. And I'm gonna figure out why Cash App decides sometimes that arbitrarily that people were too supportive. Like, why couldn't Sarah Spector or Earl's money went through? It was $55. They could have just, like, they were like, no, sorry, you've been given too much money, sir. I believe you made $200 yesterday. Clearly you're running a very high level trap house. It's been raining piss, shit, and cum on me all fucking since we went to range day.